In an effort to engage the public and inform young people about the upcoming National Youth Conference and Festival, the Kanifing Municipal Council Local Organizing Committee held a press conference on Friday, December 13 to update attendees on the development related to NAYCONF, which is scheduled for December 15 to 22nd, 2024. The National Youth Conference and Festival is a biennial event that brings together the nation's youth to discuss issues affecting their lives and their roles in national development. The conference provides young people through their accredited representative the opportunity to address matters of common interest regarding their role in national development and to formulate resolutions for consideration by the government in its policy making. The pre-conference held at the KMC office complex was designed not only as a lead-up to the much anticipated festival, but also a session to prepare young individuals for the opportunities ahead. Elizabeth Kinta Gomez discusses some of the community engagement initiatives that they took prior to the conference.
We came and had the 19/19 campaign outreach, where we visited all the 19 wards of KM. We had campaign outreach where we spoke about drug and substance abuse with our two main partners, Council, obviously KMC, and also the Drug Law Enforcement Agency, who came in and brought in facilitators for us. When we visited these gators, we realized that these are young people that we always neglect when we talk about conference and other programs. We only look at young people who are in the formal sector, and we wanted to reach out to these young people, let them also know that they are part of the young people of KM. They should be part of every activity that is within the municipality. After the 19/19 campaign outreach, we also hosted the pre-conference. The pre-conference, we opened applications to young people. Young people applied, irrespective of their creed, irrespective of where they hail from. But so long as you are a young person within the municipality, we opened it for you to apply. We also tapped in the youth groups that we have within the municipality. We have youth groups who are registered with us as youth groups who are within the municipality, and we engaged some of them who sent us representatives. We had Face of KM last year. We brought in few of the contestants to also join in as part of the delegates of the pre-conference. We hosted this last weekend, and that was where we did the selection based on their participation, those who are going to represent KM for NAYCONF proper conference. And away from that, we have had media engagements too. We have been in some of your media houses to speak to the public about what their expectations are for this year's NAYCONF. We spoke about drug and substance abuse. We spoke about irregular migration. And you would be surprised that these young people were asked at the end of the conversation to bring in resolutions for us, because we are tapping from everywhere to get resolutions. Because as a region, we have to present those resolutions when we go. But to your surprise, the resolutions that we got from the campaign outreach does not even match the resolutions that we got from the pre-NAYCONF. The richest resolution we have gotten so far as a region, ever since inception, was the resolutions that we got from the campaign outreach.
Aishatu Seka, the KM Youth Chairperson, updates the meeting on the preparations occurring on the ground.
Some of the things that we have signed in the MOU, KMC have really supported, and the local organizing committee was able to take care of all the facilities within the municipality. All the facilities that we'll be using for NAYCONF were fully done, renovated by the local organizing committee. When it comes to Charles Yao, the electrical, the plumbing, and all the other jobs were done by the local organizing committee. And same thing applies to all the facilities that we'll be using for this year's NAYCONF. Saikuna West, also the sport committee in Saikuna West, have also really supported to ensure that we have a very good ground for this year's NAYCONF.
In response to question about budget constraints that might affect the successful hosting of the NAYCONF, Aishatu Seka assured participants that their welfare would be a priority.
People stayed in different locations, and so some regions would feel it's because I am from LRR, that's why you are placing me in this particular school. And maybe I would feel I am too far from the actual place where everything is happening. Other regions might feel, okay, because they are KM, that's why they are placed in this particular location. That is why we decided this time that we are not making it a cluster to have regions stay in different locations. We are bringing everyone in the same location. That's the first thing that we did. Another thing that we realized is that with young people, you would always need to do proper communication. Maybe some of them were not communicated to what their expectations are going to be. That is why this year we ensure that we have a very strong media presence to also talk about the expectations. We are dealing with young people, let's remember. As a young person, I know that when I am not told what I am expected to see at the end of the day, I have my expectations high up there. So it's always important that we clear the road and make information accessible to these.
The KMC Local Organizing Committee emphasized that lessons learned from the previous conferences will serve as a valuable insight and they are pledged to improve their organization effort. Elizabeth Quinta Gomez reiterated this commitment.
We wanted to spend 3.6 million and we were able to raise 2.7 million. So that's over half of the budget that we put together. So for the participants, let them be rest assured that everything that they need towards this NAYCONF will be provided.
As excitement builds up for the National Youth Conference and Festival, the foundation led during this event promises not only an unforgettable experience, but also a movement poised for growth and change. For TFN News, I am Aliu Jallo.